Today I'm going to show you why the first 100K is the key point of your net worth, so nothing can stop you from becoming a millionaire, how to achieve it faster, and how everything will get 200 times easier after that point. And if you stick to the end, I will show you why more than 86% of people won't be able to achieve it, even if they have all the knowledge inside this video. Upon it, you will also know how to prevent it so you don't catch yourself inside that percentage. Well, there's a reason why our lovely Charlie Munger, the Warren Buffett right hand, used to say, "The first 100K is a bitch, but you gotta do it. I don't care what you're gonna do. Find a way to get your hands on $100,000. And the reason is because of the compound interest is like a beautiful and fruitful tree. When those fruits fall, they create another tree, and those trees make more fruits, which will result in more trees. Or just like Benjamin Franklin said, money makes money, and the money that money makes money. So every penny you save is a potential money printer for you, capable of giving you all the things you may want. Stability, a good house, a nice car, all of that is possible if you start making your money work for you. For example, if you already have like 2K saved and you start by depositing $300 every month, your first interest earnings will be only $19.17. That doesn't look much, I know, but if you keep investing only $300 each month, it will take just 12 years and 7 months to reach the first 100K. From that, you invested $47,900, and your interest was $52,147.04. But if you stay on this road, guess how much time will take to reach another 100K? There is the magic. It will take only 5 years and 4 months to reach it. Without changing your investment strategy, 5 years later you will have invested $68,000 and your interest will be $133,422.11. What if you don't have a single penny available to start? Well, it will only take a little bit longer, but completely possible as well. Let's say you will start by investing just $300 per month. It will take you 13 years and 4 months to get 100K. Only 7 months more than if you have started with 2K. But the truth is, compound interest will only be able to sustain your financial life depending on how much capital you have available. So the more you have, the more you will gain. This is the reason why the first 100K is so important, because up to that point is basically you feeding up your account without seeing any major results. I like to compare those results as if we were cultivating a Chinese bamboo. In average, it takes 7 years for a bamboo establish its roots. So for 7 years, you won't see any results at all. But if you be patient enough, you can see the trick happen. After those long years of waiting, the bamboo will start showing, growing up to 3 feet per day. Damn, that's huge. But we know it we're already growing underground. Regular people will be shocked when they see the size of my bamboo, if you know what I mean. Oh, you are talking about your cup. No! Money. I'm talking about money. People just couldn't see it with their eyes, but I already knew what were going to happen. That's why when you reach it, man, nothing can stop you from there, because even if you stop feeding your account, in an average 10% interest rate per year, you can be sitting in your chair scratching your nuts. It will take just 25 years to reach 1 million without lifting a finger. It's just a matter of time. And then, bam, you're a millionaire. The most important asset on compound interest is time. With enough time, a single penny can become a million. And I'm talking about a real thing right here. If you deposit one single little penny and never touch it again, it will take 193 years to become 1 million. But the interesting thing about it is that it took 48 years to become only one single dollar. Then 46 years later, that $1 became 100. Then only 23 years after that, the penny is now $1,000. And from here, you know how it works. But you got my point. David! What? Will I have to work my ass off my entire life? What if I can't contribute every month? How is this even possible? David! What do I do? Are you not listening to me? Look, before I tell you how to cut that time, you need to know something. There is no such thing as getting rich quick, but there are some ways to get rich quicker. So how do you cut your time in half using compound interest? Well, that's pretty simple. You invest more money into it. You gotta find your ways to invest more and more, so your net worth starts growing more and more. If you don't start depositing more money into your account, there is no way you could reach your financial goal faster. If you were a broken vampire, with the penny example, if you already started with $100, you would have cut 100 years off your waiting for your 1 mil. But I'm here to help you, not just to give you more problems. So if you don't know what to do to raise some money, here are some practices to make your financial journey a little faster. Ready? Boom! Decrease your life standard with your car, house, clothes, even food if you want to go hard. Learn a high-income skill like sales, artificial intelligence, data science, cloud computing, digital marketing. Then combine them so you can outstand even more. Find more income sources, work for some friend or relative, even a side hustle. You gotta be humble here. And let's suppose you are not lazy. If you start working in any job or side hustle, and you really work hard to get better and follow those tips, you will be making more money. This is inevitable.
I am inevitable.
The more value you give to someone, the more you will receive in the long run. Even if you think you can't make more money, just cutting some expenses already helps. We don't need all the comfort we have in our life. Actually, 86% of people don't realize that. Okay, David, this still looks too much for me. When does it get easier? Well, there is something after you reach 100K. Indeed, it is something you acquire in the process of making it. But you can only acquire it when you like and subscribe to this channel. Just kidding. But if you like the content, I really appreciate it, so we can bring more quality content for you. I'm working on bringing each time some high-quality knowledge in a good way to watch. You can comment if you want some other topics as well. Now, this will make you get to 1 million quicker than it took to get that $100,000. Actually, this thing that I'm talking about will make your entire life easier than you would ever believe. Finances, health, relationships, everything. This is the habit of constantly feeding up your account, the habit of stopping spending money on things you don't need, the habit of saving more money, the habit of learning. A good habit will make you much more likely to get to that point, because the habit is nothing more than your brain creating subconscious actions and thoughts that will lead you directly to your goal. But we're not born with those habits, we learn them. So, if you don't know how to build a good habit, start by doing a little thing for at least 2 months, like feeding up your 100K account every month. You could feed it with only $1 every month. I just want you to create the habit of doing it. But habits are not a one-way street. They can make you miserable too. Indeed, almost everything around you will make you go there, so be careful with them. Because if you're watching this video, you are probably struggling with bad habits too. Try to get rid of them with every cell in your body as soon as possible. You can also read the book Atomic Habits if you don't know anything about it. This book will tell exactly how small habits can impact a lot in your life, be them good or bad ones. And my friend, if you think that you will acquire 100K without creating any good habits, go on, it's your life. Actually, you could if you inherit the money. Or appeal to some more unethical ways, which I won't recommend, okay? But it is still your choice. David, if it is that simple, why won't people be able to achieve it? How can I avoid being inside that part of the world? How can I be among the other 14%? As I said, just like habits, compound interest works in a two-way street as well. Regular people don't realize it, so they make more and more debt with dump loans and credit card bills, creating what I call the misery valley. It consists of basically living paycheck to paycheck, wasting every penny you make and paying interest that may not hurt now, but when they less spect, they are paying 2-3 times the thing they bought just in interest, living in a giant snowball that grows more and more every day. Even Jesus said in one of his parables, "For everyone who has will be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who doesn't have, even that which he has will be taken away." Matthew 25:29. And if you analyze things and people around you, that's what happens. They prefer to pay more later and have little now than to wait now and have all they ever want later. And why do they keep choosing it? Because it's hard to make those choices. It's way easier to do what people around us are doing, following the herd, right? No one wants to work more so they can achieve their dreams earlier. People want to stay where they are because it's comfortable. I'm not telling you to work 16 hours a day. I'm telling you to avoid things the major population do. Outsmart them. And if you really want to stand out in this game, you don't need to be the best. You just got to be patient, resilient, and understand. Small sacrifices you make today will be worth a fortune in your future. Small sacrifices like having a 15-year-old car, staying at home on weekends, not changing the phone or iPad every time there's a new one. Things just like those that the 86% won't be able to make because they are too focused on today's desires. With that, I hope you can now understand more about the power of compound interest and how it can be a key point in your net worth. If you want another video or topic, please comment below. Your opinion is really important for me. I'm David, and if you want more content like it, stay tuned.